had no idea. They just felt this is America, and we're at war against their religion.
Well, in Pakistan, the other problem is that, and I've mentioned this to many people in America, the intellectual, I don't think I'm a great intellectual, but I'm a reasonable intellectual. We go to what we call parochial schools, in other words, schools run by often Catholic priests. I went to a Catholic convent for 12 years. So the intellectual elite, or the intellectual man, goes to a good English school and learns the Western education.
Right.
It is the idiots, the morons, who go to the madrasas, okay? So when you're going to the madrasa is a school run by the clerics, So you first of all, you're getting the morons in the first place. Then you can brainwash them easily because, they're morons in the first place.
And when you brainwash them, they'll do whatever you want.
Precisely.
Yeah. Because they're going to get the virgins.
Precisely.
In the end. Joe, anything you want to add to this? And then I got to go on to porn.
Yeah, no, the only thing, I don't have really anything to add except for...
Someone texted
me said, are the virgins hot or are they dogs? Is that why they're still virgins?
Well, I'm assuming they're
obviously,
hot.
What did I mention? 72 Persia Monirs.
Hello? Yeah, so that's the deal. So we've gotten that out of the way, and
convert.
Instead of me trying to say, having you here to say that and to talk to people, I think is really big. We are home. This area is home to many Bosnians. We have a huge Bosnian population here, and the majority of them are Muslims.
Yes.
And there's a mosque there was a story in the New York Times yesterday about a mosque that's being built here. Actually, isn't being built in Utica. It is a Methodist church in Utica that has been converted into a Muslim mosque. And there was no controversy here with that. No fights, no battles or anything like that's going. This thing was created by people with political ambition. And it just caused a firestorm, and it's really an embarrassment for this country that's supposed to be standing on freedom of religion and freedoms. And but here there are many Muslims in this town.
Well, I didn't know that. You've got a large Bosnian population.
Very large.
Yeah.
I think the war was going on, and many refugees. A lot of these people fled the country, and when they came to America, they said, "Let's ship them to Utica." And they've been an awesome part of this community. They've done an awful lot.
A great job of
but you have a lot of these guys are. They're people that were maybe judges or had high-profile positions in their country, and when they left, they had nothing. And here they're pushing a broom, or they have to build from nothing. So it's a hard-working group, and I think it's been a big positive for Utica. So
well, that's wonderful.
Yeah, and so has been Persia.
She has been wonderful.
Yeah. So we've gotten this stuff out of the way. You probably didn't expect us to go political, religious, and all that stuff.
We do it all here.
I like all of that.
Yeah. So he's a good guy, this Imtiaz.
Yes, he's wonderful.
And you've been doing porn movies,
soft porn, right?
But how long have you been doing porn in general, though, with the web, the soft porn stuff?
Well, soft porn since 94, 95.
Okay. All right.
Just pretty girl stuff.
Yeah. Well, you're very pretty.
Yeah.
And nudity, but no insertion.
And then I'm looking at
right. No, actually, no men at all.
Then I'm looking at the cover of your DVD, and it's downright. Everything's going right there. You got it all happening.
Yeah, that was a little busy, but hardcore since 2007.
All right. And hardcore means everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonzo, let it rip.
I've been keeping up on her blog.
Yeah.
What she's been up to here. And it says on August 15th, you made a big deal about a gangbang. Was that your first one the other day? Or?
I've had multiple.
I'm not sure if I can say that actual term, but let's just say multiple partners.
That one, that 6 or 7. That is about 6 or 7.
Wow.
Yeah, in that one.
Oh, 6 or 7. Wow.
Yeah.
You're a busy girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like patting your head and rubbing your stomach when you're doing one of those. Try that.
Oh, no. I can't talk and chew gum. I mean, I'm sorry. Joe, would you, it's the cliches I'm terrible at. Joe, I'd like to know if Janine is, where she's at.
Let's bring this.
Because Janine's, she's into this crazy stuff.
Yeah, I like crazy sex.
Yeah.
You look wild to me.
What do you think? Isn't she very beautiful?
She's very beautiful.
Yeah.
Very, very pretty.
Stefan has something too. But your she was going to go to, you know, the Bunny Ranch out in out near Vegas, and she was going to go there with her husband. And they were going to do a whole. So she's a very liberal gal.
And then my husband pissed off his wife, so.
Now it ain't happening for some reason.
You don't have to go to the Bunny Ranch to get action, though.
Let's ask a question. If you were, let's say, pregnant and you were having a baby, but you weren't able to have sex with your husband because you were like bedridden, would you offer your husband your friend?
You know, I don't share. When I'm married, and if I was really hot for my husband, something to do. But if
that must be the Southern belle in you.
Give Janine a chance to respond.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Mike Hogg.
Yeah. Mike Hogg. Yeah, that's something that happened with my husband and I. I gave him permission.
And how did you feel about that?
I was the one that gave him permission. It was fine. You know, and Joe has a problem with it. So
yeah, I'm not a swinger.
I can. I don't swing.
Men the other day.
I'm looking at the cover of this video, and you look like there's some swinging.
No, but if I was in a relationship, I don't think I would share. Now, but for fun, and you know, if it's not serious and it's just sex, you know. But if you're in love, it's different. If it's really an intimate relationship, I would have a difficult time with it.
But everybody's their own. You're okay with it.
Yeah, it was fine.
Really
and it wasn't really a swinger situation. It was just.
She was home in bed ill, and he was, you know.
She was like a pitch hitter for me.
Pitch hitter.
Big love.
Stefan has a quick question here. Remember, in the studio now, Imtiaz has been nice enough to bring in Persia for the Virgin, and I got to tell you that the Virgin has backed out. Here's Stefan Rubitsky.
Hello, Persia.
Hello, Stefan.
Now, how old are you?
Never ask a woman her age. What's the matter with you?
But he robs banks.
All right. Well, he wants to know. Are you willing to answer? Well,
I'm still good about my age. I'm 51. I'll be 52 next month.
You look about 45.
Thanks.
I'm not sure. That's not the compliment that she was looking for. I would say you do not look 45.
You do not look 45.
Stefan, what the hell, man? Any other questions you have there, Stefan?
I have $1. Would you give me a lap dance?
Not for $1. Mine are about 50.
Yeah.
You get 49 more of those.
What do you think this is?
She's not a stripper, Stefan.
I used to be.
All right. Well, is that what you used to do? Is that where it all started?
Well, I don't know where it all started. No, I was a nurse first.
Yeah.
A registered nurse.
Okay.
She's a golf pro.
And a golf pro.
Well, not a golf pro, but
she does naked golf.
I do some naked golf.
Yeah.
But to support my golf habit, I did start stripping by the suggestion of another golf buddy. So, you know, one thing led to another.
And you had a really good stroke, and swing, right? And whatever.
Don't you love all the sexual innuendos with golf? I love them. Balls and shafts.
Oh yeah.
Stiff and soft.
It's all there.
Yeah.
It's a good day. And they usually say it while whispering too on the TV.
Present for you.
All right, I'm going to take a quick break, and then we're going to bring in. We are going to bring in the Virgin, and we'll chat with him a little bit. In the studio this morning is porn star Persia. And I won't say the last name because I keep messing it up. How's the last name?
Monir.
Monir. We have a
or
link.
You could say people say Moner.
Monir.
Persia Monir.
We have the website linked up on our website. You can check it out. And I must tell you, in person, far more beautiful than you're going to see on the cover or any picture that I've seen up to this point. You are very beautiful. Imtiaz is he's also very beautiful. He's the one that made this whole thing happen. And then we'll chat with the annoying one. Coming up in a second.